What's up, everybody? Wicked Skill with Wicked's Tech Labs here, and we're back with another video. Today, I'm going to be showing you how you can let your friends play music on your Twitch stream using chat commands. If that's something you're interested in, make sure you stay tuned. I've been gone a little while due to a job change and a few other things going on around the house. I appreciate you guys coming back to check out my new videos. And if you guys find anything you like in these videos, or if there's anything that you think some of your friends might like, please share the videos and also consider subscribing to the channel. We still are on that push for partner. We are about 400 subscribers away and a little bit of watch time. So the more you guys can help, the better we are. Thank you very much. Diving right into the content, we're going to be using Stream Elements. If you go to your Stream Elements page, log in on the top right, and then on the left hand side you'll see the dashboard. Come down here to Other, and then go to Media Request, and it's going to bring you to this page. It's going to look a little blank for you when you get started, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and turn on Viewer Requests right here at the top, and you can also turn on queue moderation if you would like to only let moderated songs come through to the queue. And then from there, we're going to go into the settings on the top right. We're going to go ahead and go through these settings one by one. At the very top, you should have free selected already. There's also via tip or both. So you can let people request for free. You can let them request with money if they want theirs to get pushed up further ahead. And you can also let them do both so that you have either or. Even when you do free, you have the option to use channel points. So it's not technically free. They have to have been in your channel collecting Stream Elements channel points in order to request a song. We're going to use the autoplay media so that whenever they request a song, it automatically kicks on. And then I'm going to show you how to go ahead and put a backup playlist in so that there's a playlist playing if there's no songs in the queue. For the backup playlist, we're just going to go ahead and go over to YouTube. On YouTube, you're going to go to whatever playlist you have pre-built. I have my mix. And then on the top right here, you're going to right click, and then you're going to go ahead and copy link. When you hit copy link, it's going to give you the URL that you're going to paste in here into the backup playlist. And then that's going to give you the list here that's going to play anytime there's no songs in the queue. Here we go. So now I have all these songs that are already queued up just from the backup playlist so that you constantly have things going. I have about 600 songs in mine, and it works out really well. You can have queue limits to where only a certain number of songs can be queued up at the same time. So if you don't want to have a long running queue, you can do 5 songs, you can do 10 songs. You can also set the duration that the songs are allowed to be. So you can't have like 10-minute songs or 20-minute songs, or if you don't want anything more than a 5-minute song, you can set all that here as well. Next up is where we get the cost for the channel points. So I have mine set to 0, so anybody can request. They don't have to be there any certain amount of time, but you can set it for 100 points per song, 300, 500, 1,000, whatever you feel is necessary so that people aren't requesting too many of them. This is off of your Stream Elements channel points, not your actual Twitch channel points. So if you're not sure how to set those up, or if you haven't set them up yet, you would just go over here to loyalty and then go into loyalty settings and then turn it on here, and you can set up your channel points. I do have a video on that. It's a short video on my YouTube. You can go check that out if you're not 100% sure how all that works. Going back into our media here, so you can set it up to where it costs whatever amount of points you want it to cost. You can make it to where your subscribers get a discount, and then you can also set it to a user level. So like if you only want your subscribers to be able to put songs in, or if you want only your VIPs or only your moderators. So if you don't want to give everybody the ability to do that, you can also make sure to do it that way as well. Next up is where we're going to prioritize our tipping requests. So like I said at the top here, if you use both the free songs and then the tip songs, if you use prioritized tipping songs, people who actually pay for their song to get on gets it pushed up to the front of the queue, where the free songs will drop back further. You can also change it by cost if you want, so you can do cost per second. If they want to play a longer song, you can make it cost longer per second, or you can just like whatever they tip. If they just tip $1 or whatever, they can choose a song. But you can set that here. So like my minimum tip is $1 to play a song. If they want to play any one song and get it pushed to the front of the queue. So if there's a queue of 50 or 60 and they want to hear their song right now, cost of $1, you can play it. Now we're onto the settings for YouTube. You can have it set to limit to music only. If you don't have this checked, people can play like podcasts or other things as well. So just know that if you don't have this checked, you can do a video blacklist. If you want to blacklist specific videos, you just drop the URL in here and that'll keep those from playing. You can ban tags for videos. So if you want videos with certain tags to not be played, you select your stream location to make sure videos played are able to be played in your place of origin. There's filters here, so if you want set filters in place to make sure people can't play certain videos, you can do that as well. Down here in the advanced settings, skip backup list track, mid track. So if somebody requests a song and this is checked, whatever song's playing is going to end instantly if it's on your backup queue, and it's going to play their song. I leave this unchecked because I want to finish the song that's on and then go to the next one. This is for voting. It tells you how many votes are required, except for moderators, they can skip automatically. And then delay between videos on how long it takes to play videos. I have mine at 0. You can set it to 5 seconds, 10 seconds if you want some time in between the songs that are played. That's completely up to you. And the voting will also come back to with the chat commands once we get over to the chat command section. So I went into my chat and requested a few songs. As you can see here, shows queued songs 3, and you can see the backup playlist is now missing. So we're going to be playing out of this playlist until all the songs are done. If you don't want to listen to them in this order, you can click here and drag them up and down to move them from spot to spot. You can also remove them all if you'd like, or on the right hand side here, you can click it and remove it from the queue, and also set it to your ban list. So if it's not something you want to be played, you can just get rid of it, or if you don't want it ever to be played, you can ban it, and it'll add it to the list. When you use the moderated queue, these will show pending queue, and you have to allow them in. That's up to you if that's something you want to use. So you have two options of being able to play these on your stream. The option that I use, which is the easier way, is I just allow my web browser to be heard in my OBS by pulling in a web browser audio source. And then I just hit play right here on the video. The video plays, and you can hear it through the audio source in OBS. The other option, which is a little bit more complicated, is you have to go over here into the overlays. You add a new overlay. When you add the new overlay, you add a widget. You go to engagement, and then you go to media request. And then from media request, you save it, you grab the URL, and then you implement that source into your OBS, and then allow the audio from that source, if that's something you're interested in as well. That also gives you the option to show the video on stream through that source. So if you already have it preset there and you hit the show on stream instead of just playing it, it will actually pull the video over as well. Moving on to the chat commands. The chat commands are already built into Stream Elements as it's something that they offer. So if you scroll through your chat commands and the regular chat commands, you'll find almost all the commands. If you look through here, you will see they have the song request, and this tells you how to pick the song. You can use !song request or !SR as it's an alias for the command. And then you put in the name of the song behind that and or the artist, and that will go ahead and put the song in play. Song tip, if you want to tip and play a certain song, that lets you do that. It would bring up, when you do song tip, it brings up a tipping page where you put how much you want to tip and then the song, and it pushes it through that direction. You can also go !wrong song, it'll remove the last song that you queued up. And there's a few other ones you can look through here and find. I did also make this command in my chat where it's !music, and it just tells people how to play the songs. So anytime somebody asks, how do I do that? You just type in the command and it pops up. !SR and then a song title that lets them pick the song. !vote skip. If 5 people vote to skip it, it'll skip the song, as you've seen in my settings earlier. !wrong song. So if you request a song and then that doesn't populate the right one, that person can do this and it will remove that song. Song tip, we just talked about that. And then VIP commands or moderator commands, depending on how you have that set up. !skip just skips the song automatically. So if the moderator doesn't want to hear it, or if you don't want to hear it, you can have one of your mods skip it. Or if you have it set to VIPs, VIPs can skip as well. Now, if you do decide to go through and use this feature, you may want to check out the video that I'm going to try and post here. If the link for it does not post here, it should be up in the corner over there. It'll have the little information icon. If I can't get the link to pop up above my head, that's the one I'm going for. If I can't get that one, make sure you hit the one in the top right hand corner of the video and follow that video as well. It's going to be very helpful if you are going to be using this video. Make sure to check that video out. Once again, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and let your friends know to come to the channel as well. I'm going to be trying to put out as much content as I can to help new streamers. I'm also going to start getting into other content, just computer-based content and stuff like that as well as we move on in the channel. Thanks for coming through, and I hope you enjoyed the video.